Hello there everybody, Oakmont here, and welcome back to the Sinking City. So when we last left off, we were kind of picking up the pieces from our last little underwater excursion, where we had kind of, we'd gone underwater and we finally managed to track down the woman we were looking for, only for her to very shortly end up dead. Which was weird because we specifically made a choice to not kill her, but she'd ended up dead anyway, and blah 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 blah. So we ended up getting betrayed by someone who seemed vaguely trustworthy. Turns out he wasn't. I wasn't 100% sure on that anyway, and I did kind of figure that he was faking his injury. Turns out he was. And, yeah, so he sort of betrayed us, and he stole this sort of weird sigil thingamajiggy. And now we're basically trying to track him down in order to get it back. Now, if memory serves, when we last left over, we had the key to the door up here, I think. Yes! I don't know why or what for, but apparently there's a book in here. That's a lovely looking picture.
Is it just me, or is she looking back?
Okay, apparently yes. Dear Ionia, I have looked into the matter with all due diligence. I'm sorry, but you were too hasty with your conclusion. Evernote is a bright young man with an uncanny talent for the occult, but nothing indicates he has been chosen. He does not carry the dreamer's seed. Do not judge him too harshly, however, tempted as you might be. He has lived his entire life preparing for his destiny. When he learned he is not chosen, he will need guidance. I advise you to send him to the Order. I see the markings of a preacher in him. Right, yeah, Evernote Blackwood is the guy who sort of betrayed us. So he thought he was chosen, turns out he wasn't chosen, but I am chosen? That is most definitely a thing.
Is it just me, or is she looking back?
Yes, she sort of is. Although, for the record, the idea of eyes following you around the room is if the subject of the picture is looking at the camera, or you know, the artist or whoever. If they're looking straight at the camera that the picture is you know, pointing at, then that's when their eyes follow you around the room. That's all it is. Excuse me. Swallowed the wrong way there. Ooh,
Wide open sea. I too was drawn to it once.
So is that's not everything, though. That's, I think these things regenerated because I turned the game off and back on again, which is fine. Gives me a chance to regenerate all my stuff. So was there something else in that room I needed? Because the whole point was that I now have that key, right? And was there anything else in here? There. Oh. Fish people going into the sea. Dearest relatives. Oh. Dearest relatives, ever since my son Evernote turned out to be a false messiah, we've known this day would come, and now that the end of the cycle is drawing near, we may delay it no longer. Let us meet at the family cannery and make our escape from the city. Do not draw attention of the authorities and allow no outsider to follow you. Celebrate our last days in this wretched city and come unto the sea. Leave all of your possessions behind. Once we reach our masters in the depths, we will have sustenance beyond need. Ah, there it is. Alright, apparently we got a mind palace thing as well. No, not that. Yes. He's fled, but I think I know where he went. Blackwood Cannery. Not that? Okay, Blackwood. Right, so I've got to look that up in the city hall. Oh, nope, sorry, gotta go out the back door. Can't go out the front, it's all boarded up. Can I? No, I just can't go up there. Random. That's the wrong button. Oh, one other thing I did want to sort of mention is that there is a side quest that I can do now that hasn't, like, I haven't stumbled into it yet. I may actually do that because I don't know when I'm next going to be in the immediate area. But it's at the newspaper place. The newsagents. No, it's not a newsagent. Newsagent is what sells the newspapers. We're also not desperately far from the end of the game. From what I understand, including the main quest I've currently got going, there's only 4 quests left in the game. It's not a huge game. It was never supposed to be. But obviously I'm going to go out my way to do all the side quests as best I can. This side quest is part of the DLC. You may remember that I did the Mystic Tomes quest when I first sort of got going. This is the second of the 3 that you get in the DLC, so obviously if you haven't got the DLC, you won't get this in your version. To whom it may concern, there is a conspiracy brewing in this city. It's the Fishmen. I know you couldn't confirm my previous reports, but this time it's different. They are taking over. Their rancid underwater gold has been surfacing around the city. Soon they will have enough to buy out everybody. Your institution must investigate this. I took the initiative and performed a preliminary investigation. Yes, I know I don't have a license, which is exactly why I need somebody who does. I'm sending you the first batch of notes. More notes will follow as I carry on with my research. The conspiracy is real. The Fishmen. The Fishmen. Regards, Sims. And that's all the glitters. Oh, that's not the one I thought it was. Okay, all the glitters is the other side quest. I didn't think that was active yet. But okay. Hello. I think for the DLC quest, I need to talk to her.
Stay safe.
No, apparently not. That's weird. I thought I did. That's what it said on the guide I was looking up. I may need to look into that. I thought that that's all that I had to do, but apparently not. Apparently I was missing something. No, nothing in there. That's weird. I could have sworn that's what it said I needed to do. Still, we got all the glitters, which, as I said, that was the other quest I thought that we had to do. As I said, I didn't think that one was active yet. Maybe it got them mixed up. That would be pretty wild. Okay, well, never mind. We can always pick that one up later. I'm not nowhere near done with the game yet. We do, of course, still have the letters from Oakmont side quest, which I could start making a move towards doing at some point, because... Nope, that was the wrong button.
Stay safe.
No, she doesn't want to talk to me yet. Okay. Alright, so we've got all the glitters, which is a whole bunch of different places to go. Okay. Let's start doing this. Okay, Northern Salvation Harbor, which is over here-ish. Abolition Street, yes, between C. Smith Avenue, which is that road, and Powderhouse Street. So there. Oxford Lane, which is here, between Maple Lane, yeah, so there. Southern Advent. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. I know that's a really weird thing to say, but it really just is. Walnut Avenue. Southern Coverside. Lincoln Street. Old Church Road and Hubert Avenue. Southwestern Grimhaven Bay. Maple Lane. Between Sunset Avenue and Levin Coffin Avenue. Which I think is about there-ish. Southern Grimhaven Bay, Marsh Avenue. Between Levy Coffin, so that's there. Might need to fight some enemies, most likely. Western Reed Heights. Hurricane Road. Corner of Hurricane Road, Baker Street. So that's there. Last one. Northern Old Grove. Because yeah, I was under the impression that this quest started at the police station, not the news agents. But hey ho, what you gonna do? Northern Old Grove, Bullock Street and Windhalf Avenue. Okay, excellent. Well, now what we want to do is we want to find our way. I mean, we might as well do this now. Got the side quest, may as well do it. Actually, I've got it. It's close enough. Let me have a quick look in the police station, because I was under the impression that's where this one was supposed to start. It said there was supposed to be a file on a desk in here. And I'm assuming that's the same file that I picked up from the news agents. I'm just curious if it's in here too. It said it was on one of the desks. I think it was this one. So no, it's gone from here. Okay, it's what it is.
Don't waste my time.
Guess not. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Because... oh, actually. I can go to that one right there. Or technically I could. Gonna have to go around to get to it. And I might need to fight some critters, so that'll be fun.
Bullets, and I'll let you go around.
So I'm guessing here maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Hear things, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's something there. Oh, can't go up there. Oh, hello. Now I get the feeling it is probably in there. I've got to work out where I'm actually going. Uh-huh. Because of course. Ow. Good enough. Yep. That's another shortcut that I've seen before. Quite a bit in point of fact. Let's not go upstairs until we're ready to do that. Nope, nothing there. Not entirely sure what we're looking for here, just... I guess I'll see it eventually and we'll go with that. I don't know, we'll work it out. But I have seen this exact house layout before, so... Yeah, they do like to repeat the house layouts from time to time. Oh, that could be what I'm looking for. Right there. That just means I gotta work out how to get to it. Works for me. I got a chain. I'm guessing that's what I was looking for. I'm assuming. Yeah, look, it's been crossed off. Well, fair enough. Deep one's gold. A chain. Okay, we also got a skill point. Right. Yeah, sure, why not? That one we can go up to as well. Sweet. I do prefer like going places on foot rather than having to bounce around the world using fast travel, because it always seems slightly cheap to use fast travel, but the world is so big you kind of have to. Hello, I don't think I can make it up there. That's a problem. Well, looks like we're going even further around. Are these all enemy areas? Because I think they might be. Got an idea. Let's not go straight through the enemy area. Let's instead go around the water. And what we'll do is well, can't guarantee I'll avoid a fight, but I'll increase the chances. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Balls. Knock it, knock it, knock it, knock it, knock it, knock it. Ow. It really is just with those enemies that I get the weird freezing, isn't it? That is so bizarre. Do not know what causes that. Anyway, the place we're looking for is supposed to be somewhere on this... Ah, there it is. Good enough. There's another thing running around here too. Always more than a few. Less than I want, but more than I'd like. Gotcha. Oh, come on. You know you want to. Look, I am not wasting a bullet on this. Nope, it's not doing it. Remember where's the... I know there is one, I just don't remember exactly where it is. Open up that one, then there's another point. You can open up the wall, I know there is. Or something, there's somewhere else you can go. There has to be. Maybe I did miss something somewhere else. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure that's the way you're supposed to go, but... There. Nice. There's the next one. Ooh, a coin. Isn't that fun? Alright. And now we get the hell out of here before more monsters decide to show up. Okay, next closest one is... Let's go down to there. It's a bit of a distance, but not too bad. Hello. Whoa, hello guys. Right, so we need to go south, go south, go south. Go south. Go south for quite some distance. Would appear. Wow, it's not raining and it's not foggy at the moment. That's quite impressive. Okay, let's get down to the next place. Probably be a lot more critters along the way. Is it you? Might well be you. Yep, that's a critter. That's a big one. Works for me. Don't need that. Feel clever now, Lewis, leaving that poor bastard chained up in the basement. He got flooded. Good luck getting Mr. Carpenter's money back from him now. I'm out. I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for the Grim Reaper. Carpenter will feed you to the eels for a blunder like this. Well, although I'm certain my character can swim, I've always got the impression that just going in the water outside of the diving suit is not a good idea. Bingo. Ooh, a flawless gem. Okay. But nothing right. Next best one to go to. I should probably delete that one off the map too. Looks like we go down to U, which is just a little bit ahead. I'm getting the distinct impression that all this isn't really going to go anywhere to... that's a problem. Yep, that's a problem. I know what that symbol means. Here there be monsters. You don't get anything for killing those, which is kind of annoying. Haven't I been here before? I feel like I have. I don't know why they bother giving you the ability to crawl. Stealth does fuck all in this game. Hold up. Hello. Good. Yoink. Actually, I probably should have done that after I'd explored the house, but never mind. Too late now. Hello! Another one of these, huh? Whoop. Hello. Goodbye. Ow. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're one of those ones. Nice. That worked out. Don't know why I can't destroy those. I know you're supposed to be able to, but apparently I just can't. Oh well. Okay, so this is the same kind of design house as the last house I was in. Which means, because everything is kind of slightly copy-pasted... Yoink. Earring! Ooh, and a knowledge point. Always like a knowledge point. Good. I don't know why I got that random document in that last place. I feel like there's a lot of places I probably just haven't explored here. But then the game doesn't necessarily say, hey, you need to explore all the places. It's more of the game has all these places and you could explore them. Right, next up. That's a bloody good question. I think next up we just run until we get out of the danger area. And yep, time to start running. Yep, 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 yep. Nailed it. Yeah, we then just cross straight across to the next area. Perfect. Hopefully there is a there is a boat. Glad I don't have to go bloody hunting for one. Oh hey Kane, honestly the repetitiveness of the houses starts to feel a bit like a sanity effect. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. Ah, is it in here? Yes. Fair enough, just a bottle. Yeah, because that ain't creepy at all. Ceremonial dagger. Lovely. I don't know where that other creature I missed is. Somewhere, I just don't know where. What's upstairs in this room? Excellent. Kind of wish you could craft stuff from the quick menu. It would save having to go into the menu every 5 minutes a little less tedious. But that's a mild complaint. Actually, can you? No, you can't craft from the menu. Pretty sure you can't. Alright. Next one is literally just around the corner. Although I'm pretty sure it's in a dangerous area, so goody goody gumdrops. Whoa! I didn't know they could do that. Oh, that's a thing that happened. I'm assuming that happened because I hit its weak spot, and so it decided it was going to blow up. Which, I mean, okay, fair, I guess. That's a little rude. Oh, just there. Okay. Alright, where's the next spot? We've only got 2 left and they're both very far north. So I think... Oh. Hold still. Where'd the other guy go? Bingo. Only 2 left to get. Good job, there's a lot of just stuff lying around. Alright. Okay, first things first. Let's do this one. so wait, it was on the corner. Typically one of the dilapidated buildings. Like this. Maybe that's why I can't, because I keep trying to hit it from the outside. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get the Tommy gun. I'm hoping I get it sooner rather than later. Haha. Okay, that's weird. Why won't that one die? There it is. Yeah, you know, I had a vague memory of running into a couple of things like that before, where I was like, why aren't you dying? Oh, I've got to kill the weak spot. Of course, if its weak spot ends up inside a wall, that can sometimes be a problem. Now, that one was better. Yeah, gotcha. Bracelet. And that leaves one left, which is, I'm pretty sure, halfway across the sunning map at this point. Fortunately, for this one, we can use fast travel. I am very happy that this game has fast travel in it. God, can you imagine how tedious it would be if it didn't even have fast travel? Perfect.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Okay, now which house is it? God, there's a lot of people all of a sudden. Which house is it going to be? It's going to be one of them. This one, maybe. can go inside. That's usually a good sign. No critters, though. At least not yet. Might be some if I go down to the basement. Nope. Just sealed off, apparently. Okay. Yep, definitely the basement. Figures. And that's assuming this is, of course, even the correct place. No, we need to go to the double basement. No, in fact, no, there is no double basement. It just looked like there was because that bloody balustrade was there. Wonderful. Okay, so couple of options. I still don't get how the hell they're playing snooker or billiards with only white balls, but I guess, you know, very strange. So this might not be the house, might not be the right house, because we know it's somewhere on this road, but it might not be this house. Let's see if there are any others to mooch in. Try one house at a time and see which ones I can walk into, I guess. Huh. It's good to know nobody actually lives in the houses in this game. Oh, hello. Are you there? It's so cold here. My fingers can barely hold the pen. Tell my friends to return. They look scared. What did I do? It just spoke. I just spoke. Well, we'll see if any enemies show up, and then we can always grab that one later. Is there, No, it doesn't say. It just says some big cheese, which implies, you know, someone with a big house. But it doesn't help me narrow down who. As I say, the fact there's no enemies in there does kind of lead me towards this is probably not the right place. Because, you know, all the other places have had enemies, so why not this one? Okay, not that one. I don't think it's going to be that one. It might be, but I'm going to lean towards no. No, okay. I didn't think so. All the houses that you can enter tend to have a very similar design. I don't think this is going to be one. No. Not that one. None of these look like houses you can enter either, but nope. Right, well. So there's only two houses on the street that I can see you can enter. I could be wrong. Nope. Also no. Okay. So yeah, there's only 2 houses you can enter, and I scoped both of them out. I couldn't see anything. Actually, did I check upstairs in this house? I might not have done. Oh, and now the enemies show up. I guess we did have the right house in the first place. I just never thought to go upstairs because apparently I'm a complete moron. Yeah, this could be a problem. Oh, hello. Oh no, you're just a figment. Goodbye. That was a bit random. You see, I knew that was there, but I couldn't get close to the wall because of the critter. Yep. I just didn't go upstairs because I'm a complete moron. Oh, there it is. Alright, so that was all the glitches. That's the last side quest of the main set. As I said, there is the DLC side quests. 2 of those left, of course. One of which I can't seem to kick off for some reason. I have to look into that when we take a break. But hey, we have a knowledge point. In fact, we're very close to a second one. But what do we got? I don't have that yet. Falling takes less damage. Actually, that wouldn't be a terrible thing to have, just generally. Alright. Excellent. So that's all that. Now. Right. Casebook. I'm kind of curious, actually. Are there any letters from Oakmont near where I am? Because I do have to do this at some point. There's one kind of down there. Because I know I got to do the letters from Oakmont, and it's like I couldn't do it back when I very first got the quest. Because you get the quest, like, really early, but you can't do it because you don't really have decent equipment. But I'm actually at the point now where I kind of do have decent equipment. I haven't been up to this part of this area so far. So hang on, what do we got? Disgusting exaltation. No? Hello. I hear sounds of critters. It's extraordinary, incredible, fabulous. I was right. I told them we weren't alone, that the ocean was talking to me. Now that it's flooding in, the ocean brings them with him. All these buffoons who would laugh behind my backs, they now fear these wonders. At the sight of these magnificent specimens, they run in all directions screaming. They do not realize the incredible chance they have to admire them, to contemplate their splendor. I need to get closer to these creatures. Closer, always closer. I will finally be able to be recognized for my talents. One of these creatures may even carry my name. I will be praised by all the universities. They can't ignore me now. They'll stop thinking I'm mad. Oh, joy, joy, what pleasure. Come see me, I wait with arrival. I will take good care of you. I bet that ended well for him. Alright, hey look, we actually got one done. I finally progressed on Letters from Oakmont, the one that's just been sitting there not doing anything for so bloody long. Alright. Yeah, we got a bunch of these all over the place. But, yeah, anyway, it's 4 o'clock, and, need to take a quick break. I'm going to look up, see if I can work out what the hell I did or didn't do for that quest. I can't seem to activate, but we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, going to take a break and back in a minute, guys. And we are back. So I had a quick look on like a website, on several websites in point of fact. Ended up on Reddit because of course you always end up on fucking Reddit when you're looking for solutions to something. Yeah, apparently the reason that quest didn't trigger is I need to be a little further in the story. It said you have to be after one thing, but actually you kind of have to be a little further on from where we are. So, we shall keep on going then. We need to get my butt to a fast travel point first. Yoink. Alright. So I think I need to go to City Hall. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, it's really weird. It always says press any button to continue, but if you press start or select, it opens up the menus that you press on start and select for reasons. Don't know, it's very strange. Right. Okay, so, Enterprise. Also been close to the water in one of the port districts. Grimhaven Bay, perhaps? Period after the flood, or... No? Bingo. Grimhaven Bay, corner of Nantucket Street and Fitz O'Callahan. Nope, nope, hang on. Bingo. Cool. And that's because I wouldn't mind slowly crossing things off as I'm going around. Is there... There is right behind me. In fact, there's two in that sort of a direction. There'll be a building around here somewhere. Ooh, pretty. So hang on, what is it? Western Advent near the corner of Murdoch Avenue and Oak Street. Well, that's definitely the corner of Murdoch Avenue and Oak Street. And it says near it.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught, mister. Fresh fish.
Although it's just gone super dark. Well, it's around here somewhere. I gotta find out its exact location. Could be good. No sign of a letter yet. Well, there's bound to be something somewhere. I just gotta find it. If it's not downstairs and downstairs, then it must be upstairs. Or maybe even upstairs. My dear Clara, it's been years since we last saw each other. I still can't sleep without looking at the picture you sent me of your family. I wish I had something to show, but pictures of this place would only bring you nightmares. What was I thinking when I left our hometown? I fear that I might be losing my sanity. You remember Dumont, my neighbor that worked at the docks? I mentioned him in previous letters. He was always a good friend, but I don't know what happened. He started screaming in the middle of the night, chanting about lost cities and saying strange words. I was never a religious man, but I don't know how to explain his condition through science. I see strange things each time I look out the window. I don't know if they are really there or if it's just my mind playing with the mist. Somehow the mad words of my friends start to make more sense each time I look at those wild and incomprehensible shapes. I'll return home as soon as I have enough money to do so. I hope to survive all of this. Your beloved brother, Victor. We're getting some lag for some reason. Whoa, okay, this what you why the lag? Oh god. Ah, what's happening? Ah, laggy. I'm out, I'm going. Fine, you won't see me again, I promise. What the hell was up with that? I don't think it liked those creatures being in there. That's fine. It is what it is, I guess. There's another one very close by too. And hey, that one I didn't even have to fire a shot. Lost a bit of health because of that lag slowing me down, but otherwise alright. Having fun? Good to hear it. Right. Gonna be one of the buildings in this immediate vicinity, I'm assuming. Looks promising. Nope, that's just a book. That's not a letter. I'm specifically looking for a letter. Yep, it's upstairs. Because of course it has to be upstairs. Well, that's slightly creepy. That's definitely a bit creepy. Being slowly led up here by something. By weird little footprints. Huh. Apparently he came up this way. I could have just taken the bloody stairs. Of course. At least I know there are stairs. That means I can make a quick retreat if needs be. That's the wrong button. My dearest comfort, if my scroll is an illegible scribble, forgive me. The shock of what I have delivered from the poor young woman's womb has affected my nerves. Her guttural screams still ring in my ears, and her birth tragedy lurks near where I hide. Had my attendant not been attacked first, I would certainly shared her fate. The wriggling abomination that erupted from the waif's belly leapt from her body and attached itself to the nurse's throat with a wet smacking sound. Pulled behind it, the taut umbilical cord tore out the placenta in an eruption of bright blood that soaked my gown. Stunned, I looked into the mother's bulging eyes as she convulsed and bit her tongue between clenched, grinding teeth. Falling backwards in horror, I crawled behind a mechanical cabinet in the operating theatre. I can now hear the sloshing movement of the afterbirth sliding across the floor as the terrible infant silently approaches. I write this account on my surgical mask with the sturdy pen you gifted me last year near the Oakmont Commons. Right now serve faithfully as my only weapon against the deformed babe. And it's actually got a pen in its head. So these things... So wait, who the fuck put it under the wrapper though? Like you'd expect to see the woman lying down and the... I think the point is that the weird little footprints are supposed to be the child, the baby creature. But how the fuck did this happen? Just, like, it's got a sheet over it. Like, the pen in the head is a nice touch. That's good attention to detail, but that doesn't explain how the body got the sheet over it. So it just went out the door and into the world. Figures. Next one along the list. Bit of a walk away, but I think I'll get there soon enough. I'm just sort of figuring, well, I may as well start crossing some of these off now, because I may as well. There's literally nothing else to do. We are not, like, desperately near the end of the game, but we're approaching it, as I say. Including the main quest I've got, there's only 4 left, so moving towards wrapping things up, I think, would be a good idea. Yep, right on the corner. Ooh. I don't know if there's anything else in there, but I ain't taking the risk. I also don't know why the creatures in these buildings seems to cause an insane amount of lag from my computer. That is very weird. I don't know what it is, like, specifically about that causes that problem. I can hear it, but I don't see it. Is it upstairs? I think it's the big creatures. I think it's likely the really big creatures inside these apartments just seems to lag the fuck out for some reason. Okay. Oh, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are calling. Okay. Shouldn't that be Danny Boy? I think you will recall that I have expressed concerns about the drains in my bathroom numerous times over the last month. Obviously, rattles, clunks, and gurgles are of no concern to you, as you are yet to make a single visit, despite your assurances. But what about the voices, Mr. Bigley? Will they be enough to get your wrench in hand? Don't put it like that. Well, it's too late. No amount of tinkering or nut tightening. That's what you got to do with the reg. Can take back the offer they've made. How can I refuse? They say all I have to do is come down and join them. They've shown me a way. I don't like or understand it, but they say they've done it many times before. I just need a sharp knife. I will join them piece by piece. When I am all gone up here, I will be whole again down there. Whole and glorious. I am nervous, but they have said that you assured me too. Now I have no choice. They have offered immortality, ecstasy, and secrets unabound. But best of all, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are silent down there. I have been assured. Good. We never knew Danny Boy's last name. Or maybe he was downstairs. Well, I can hear it. But there doesn't seem to be a downstairs. At least not one that I can get to. I mean, there clearly is, but this is in the way, so it's obviously, like, designed to not be accessible. Which is a bit weird. Oh well, I don't have to kill it. I was just kind of like, well, I mean, it's a little bit of experience points. But if there's no way down, then there's no way down. There's bugger all I can do about it. So let's just keep going. Excellent. Very, very good indeed. Might just get that one. Because it's the one that's most out of way. Alright. big ass building here. What is this? I haven't been up here before. Is this an actual building? Is this important? No, apparently not. Just a random big building. Oakmont Militia Headquarters. I did wonder why it had all, like, you know, hey, sign up for the army posters dotted around all over the place. Oh boy. Every time. Did you just spawn outside? That's different. I know technically speaking these things can teleport, but I think it's a bit rude on the townspeople. Well, he seems to have buggered off. I think he's still outside. Wasn't my fault. Is he actually rampaging around outside right now? Well, no one's panicking or anything, so I assume not. Maybe he's gone down to the basement. Something's making the screen shake occasionally. But I don't see that letter anywhere. Oh, no, never mind. Question mark 19. My name is... Well, I'm uncertain. It's lost in the static. I do not know anything. I've lost it all. My mind is little but static, interspersed with bits from the radio serial that was my life. No, not my life, my existence. I hear names, Margaret, Jonathan, Albert. I hear dates, places. June 7th, 1912, at a church on a hill. It is these bits that I live for. It is the static that will end my life for. Every day for as long as I can remember, the static has gotten louder. I have sunk deeper as the voices grow quieter. They are being replaced. I am losing what little I have left. A new voice, unintelligible, yet one I understand more clearly than any radio program in my head. I fear for what I will become when I can no longer hold on. I am choosing to go before the static, or the voice within it becomes me. Goodbye, Oakmont. I have sunk even further than you. Ooh. Yeah, I think the game's kind of glitched out a bit with this enemy, because he's like... He despawned from in here and appeared outside, but the game was all like, no, don't be outside, you're not supposed to be outside, and kind of panicked. Oh no, there's the third floor, maybe he's up here. He's not up here either. Well, okay then. Nope, nothing. Okay, well, I don't know where he's gone, and as nice as it would be to get about, what is it, 94 experience points that you get off those big guys, I'm not in desperate need of it right now. I only came here just to mark this one off because it's like the most out of the way one. All the rest of them are now in the south part of the map. Excellent, okay. We've also got them all, yeah, letters from Oakmont. Well, there we go then. Okay, pop back up onto this, and we're going... Alright. Continue on with the main story a bit. Let's see where we go. Because apparently I think the fish people wanted to return to the sea. At least that was the implication I got. Right, so we're looking at, yeah, that corner is where the building apparently was. Ah, apparently I was in the canning factory already.
Just when I thought I'd actually get somewhere first for once.
Hello there, Mr. Reed. I didn't expect to see you here so soon.
Do we know each other?
Well, I must say, I'm a little hurt. The Yellow Kings know everything that goes on in this board. And that includes you.
I've seen some of your gang's handiwork before. What's your angle?
Us? Well, call us concerned citizens. And this is just the kind of situation we concern ourselves with. I believe you recently lost something important. We're here to make sure you get it back.
The seal.
Uh-huh. Gotta find it before you go complete cuckoo like all them chosen before you.
Mm-hmm.
What did you just say about the other chosen?
All the chosen go bonkers eventually. Whatever you're doing, you better step on it. You ain't safe. And from what I hear, it's been showing.
So what do you get out of this?
I just do what I'm told. And my boss was very clear about this.
Your boss? Who would that be?
Oh, don't you worry, sir. He'll find you when all is said and done.
So, do we have a problem or not?
Not at all. You're here already. Do your thing. Just leave us be while we do ours. If ever Note Blackwood shows his face, we'll put him down for good this time. Don't you worry.
Interesting. Alright, so yeah, this is not the first time we've heard about these Yellow Kings.
Got your back, Mr. Reed.
It seems they might be allies, but...
How old is this? Someone could have cleaned this up, right? Looks like everybody left mid-meeting.
Yes, they all left to the sea.
I'm lucky you bastards left your research before you fled. All the chosen are in here.
Mr. Blackwood, thank you for your generous donation. Every can of fish you have delivered to us will help. Per your request about the recent cases of matching hallucinations, our patient's privacy is paramount, but for a patron like you, some arrangements could be made. I will notify you when I manage to piece something together. I feel obliged to ask, however, what is your interest in this, Dr. Palmer? Okay. Ooh, factory key. Okay, game's very much telling me I need to go into the Mind Palace. Blackwood wants to free those cursed to carry the seed, whatever his reasons or methods may be. True. Well, potentially, but to what end, I'm not sure. This is the point, like, I don't know who's on what side right now. Everybody's all... It's all mysterious. I don't know what's going on. Since dark aeons before the age of man, what was it? Cathiganar lies beneath the ground. In that eldritch prison rests the dreamer's hidden daughter, bound to never leave. But there are those who would free the daughter if the dreamer's seal would pass to her. Each turn of the cycle, those carrying the seed are drawn to Cathiganar. I think that was how it was pronounced in the last one. I'm forgetting, truth be told. Driven by hideous visions. The seal will open the way. Many will try and perish. When the stars are right, and the dreamer stirs in his house, one will succeed. The daughter shall be freed, and from her swollen wound the dreamer shall spawn once more. Uh-oh. Seed will drive me mad. Dangerous obsession. Kevin Blackwood tried to develop a ritual to lift the curse. All of his previous attempt to kill the participants. Seems the curse is my burden and mine alone. I need to get the seal back from Evernote. Or Evernote can help me lift the curse. Developed a ritual to lift the curse from the chosen and took the seal, believing it was the missing element. For all I know, this is your only chance to save myself from the madness. I need to find him. Yeah, that's the thing I'm really not sure, because it is right. All his previous attempts to cure this problem failed spectacularly. Everybody ended up dead. But he seems to think the missing piece to fixing that particular problem is the seal. There's no way of knowing that. There's literally no way of knowing that. Now, I find it unlikely that the game would just kill off the main character in that sort of a way, so if it did ever come down to doing that ritual, odds are I would survive. But I don't know, I have this sneaking feeling that if I did go through the ritual with him, he'd like take the seed into himself. Because if you remember, he wanted to be chosen. There was I can't remember where it was. Hang on a second. Is in one of these. I can't remember which one it was, but there was a letter going on about like how Evernote thought he was chosen, but then it turned out he wasn't chosen, and he took it really hard. I can't remember where I read it or what it was called. I literally read it like an hour ago. I've already gone and completely forgotten about it, because of course I have. Oops, that's the wrong button. Nope. So, yeah. Personally, I'm leaning more towards this, because if I accept that it's my fate and my burden, then I may at least have the opportunity to deal with it in my own way.
You are here, Mr. Reed. Just when I was starting to think I'd come on too strongly.
You have an odd way of making advances.
You're hardly the charmer yourself. I was hoping we could talk. It's the least you could do after bringing those gentlemen along.
Those gentlemen were here when I arrived. Tell me, what were they after?
They have been a nuisance, hounding me for some time. I don't know their leader, but whoever they are, they're determined.
And so you slaughtered them.
They wanted me dead. I retaliated. If I looked, Mr. Reed, would I not find your hands soiled the same way?
You saved my life at the Temple of Dagon. Why?
Oh, could I not? I suspected that you too were chosen. As it turns out, I was right. We walked the same path, you and I. I extended only the courtesy of a fellow traveler. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's reassuring. So you're here on some kind of, what, pilgrimage?
This is where my family once gathered, before descending into the depths, never to see the sun again. They left me here. Punishment for being a disappointment, lacking the curse they wanted to exploit, as if that were all I was.
I was told the Chosen all go insane. Is it true?
All of them. No ordinary human can bear the curse, but I was destined to carry this burden, trained for it. It is mine alone, yet still I am denied it.
I can't let you have the seal.
Now, Charles, let's be civilized. By now you know enough to understand what this entails. I'll make you an offer. I have been groomed for this. I have waited my entire life for this. I am chosen. I am chosen. Let me free you from the burden.
Kill me, you mean? Yeah, I found your cozy little cemetery in the manor's cellar. All those satisfied customers.
Yes, there were some early complications with the ritual, but now Tiganar itself will guide my hand.
You better start making sense, Blackwood.
I can extract the Dreamer's seed from you. I will bear this burden and carry it into the Stygian depths below the city. And you shall be free. Free to help me in this quest on an equal footing, or to flee the city with your sanity.
It can't be that easy.
None of it was easy. I have given everything I have, everything to be here. I know this is my fate, our fate. You can be saved, Mr. Reed. Let me help. I beg you. This is not where your journey ends.
Okay. In terms of decision making, I'm not sure I trust him. Because he's already said, like, oh, because it's like what I was saying before about him wanting to be a chosen one, but then finding out he's not, and I think that's gnawed away at him an awful lot. And now he has this kind of obsession with wanting to be one. So my guess is that he's going to take the seed from me into himself. And I don't know if that's a good thing, because I don't know if I trust this guy. Because here's the thing, he says that he wants the burden on himself because he trained for it, but I don't know what he would do with it. You know, it's very much, it's very much a thing of, like, will he use it to stop the gods, if, assuming they even can be stopped? Would he use it to bring the daughter into this world? I don't know what he would do. But the reason why I'm thinking, no, I want to keep it, is because at least that gives me a choice. Hopefully. Because it could well be a thing of... I mean, here's the thing. I'm fairly certain this game is not one of those gigantic branching path games, where it just goes off into a million different things. It is a relatively fixed narrative with a few tweaks and changes scattered throughout. But, I don't know, I'm leaning towards no. Just because I just don't trust the guy. Just because, really.
I've seen what happened to your other guinea pigs, and I'm not eager to join them. I'm leaving.
I can't let you do that, Charles. You had a choice, and you chose wrong. Death awaits any man who will stand between me and my destiny.
Uh-oh. No, 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 get through the door, get through the door, get through the door. Fucking hate the spitters. Now, I don't know if I just made a really bad decision or not, but the game has said on multiple occasions, make a choice. So, I made a choice. Like I said, I just didn't trust the guy. Not enough for that anyway. Besides, I can always just play it again. Yes, I've actually got 2 locations to go to. Western Advent. Oh no, that's Vanderbilt. Oh yeah, that's there. Yeah, I have been there before. I know where that is. That's right there, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I've already been there. There's no fast travel points near it, which is kind of annoying, but I'm sure I can get there fast enough. Right. As I say, I hope I haven't just made a really, really, really bad decision. It's also very dark. Okay, so while we are in this immediate area, are there any... There's a couple. It'll lighten up as the brightness level adjusts itself. It's also nighttime, so it's just gonna be dark. Right, what we got? So it's somewhere around here. Most likely to be upstairs, I would guess. Might not be, but it's most likely to be. Bingo. Hi, Dad. The back room's window was broken. Oh, see you, Kane. Thanks for dropping by. The back room's window was broken when I woke from my nap, so I'm going to go look for Mom. She can't have gotten far yet. I'm sure she'll listen to me when I find her. Sometimes when I take her food, she looks at me weird, like she remembers me. Sometimes she even reaches through the slot and tries to grab my hand, but I do what you said and stand behind the white line and push the tray with the stick. Then she cries. I really hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad. I'll find her and bring her home. Ow, 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 ow! Didn't realize that was a big guy. I'd have left much quicker if I'd have known. Oof. Good, right. This particular night is incredibly dark. I think this blooming heck, this is so dark. I can barely see anything. Now this was the first one I tried to do, way back when I first started this, you may recall. Now I'm a little more world weary and a little more, well, aware of, hello, I don't know what the hell you are, but you're going to stop that. Nice. Gotcha. See, I actually know what the hell I'm doing now. I remember the last time I was here, I got my arse handed to me multiple times. Hey guys. Hold still. You too. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Whew. Yeah, enemies are still tough. I'm just slightly better at dealing with them. All right. Blimey. Can't have an awful lot of that. New South Wales. On the day we arrived near Ball's Pyramid, a giant rock around 2,000 feet high extending from the sea. The air is poisoned all around it, and you can barely see the tip of the monolith. The catch is good here and brought us more gold. I had to give them 2 slave women we brought in Sumatra. Wretches were terrified when they saw them. Good riddance. We landed on Lord Howe Island, a few nautical miles away, for fresh water and fruit. The Hetty dinghy was put at sea at 8:15 a.m. Last time we were here in 1847, there were 3 settlers and their Aboriginal wives. This time only the women remained, and they were not the same. Tattooed, their eyes were red with blood, and dead animal carcasses were strewn about the camp. They slept on the floor beside the corpses. We drank and danced with them, and one played a strange musical flute with sounds we'd never heard before. One of them took me to their hut. While I was at it between her legs in the dark, Matthews came with a torch. I could see that above me the dead husband was hooked to the roof, the skin over his face dried like a 100-year-old apple. Bones and clothes he was, his mouth open and distorted in an endless shout. I can still see his eyes alive and rolling, looking at me. The witch was laughing hard while whipping her thighs, all her teeth filed to a point like a wolf or a shark. We fled this cursed place, leaving the witches behind. Christ, fucking grim. Okay. I do sometimes forget I've even got Molotov cocktails. It doesn't come up. When you think about it, when I've got the really big guys I'm trying to kill. Okay, excellent. So that's that. There's only 4 left. Okay. Do I want to polish them off now? I guess I could. And look, I'm back where we started. The inn. Literally haven't been in here since the start of the game. Hasn't been a point.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Literally has not been a point of me coming back here. I'm actually curious. Because I know this place has like my room, which I think was... yeah.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Academic poison. Oakmont University lost one of its most esteemed teachers. Maniac appears to have poisoned multiple... oh, hang on. These are all... canning factory murder. These are all things related to the main story. Huh. Oh. What happened? Oh. Apparently I may have been supposed to come here a few times prior. What the... That's weird.
Never again, they say.
Yeah, I've not been able to do anything with that. Oh, my diary part 2. Doctors of Boston Asylum were looking for a way to fix me. Proved to be a tall order. First they'd asked me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials, but they were just making a list of things to fix. I feared water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. I told them about the things in the darkness, so they kept me in a dark room blindfolded. No progress until they brought the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the words of the doctor held my mind together. He told me who I am and how to think. Gave me concoctions to keep me sane. Seem to be getting used to it. Question is, for better or for worse. Huh. Maybe you are supposed to come back here more often. Yeah, because I've been unlocking these as I've been sort of going along. Some of the quests give you these as like optional things to wear. Sure, just put an octopus on your head, why not? I always preferred the standard look because, well, I mean, it's standard, but I don't know, maybe I should make a point of coming back here a little more often than I have. Okay. Anyway, I didn't swing in there specifically for that. I actually came because I wanted to go to the fast travel system. Might as well finish this off. Oh, no, actually, what I should do is pause and take a break, because it is indeed that time. So, yeah, why don't we finish off Letters from Oakmont, just cross that off the list, and then we'll continue along with Deal with the Devil, and honestly, probably wrap it up, because I feel like this quest is probably close to an end now, but we've still got 3 more quests left after that, and 2 side quests, so we've still got 5 quests left to do. So we've still got a bit of things to do, this, that, the other. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, so let's finish up Letters from Oakmont. Might as well cross it off the list, get it done and out the way, because we've got plenty of stuff to do aside. It is apparently around here somewhere. Could be this. Okay, what we got? Not down. Not up. I don't know where Mommy and Daddy went. Mommy kissed me on the forehead and handed me Mr. Teddy and left so many days ago. I'm all by myself and Mr. Teddy and I are so cold and wet. If you have blankets, I would be so happy. If you are nice people and you find this note, I live in a brown house with lots of flowers, but they are all wet and sad now. My name is Timmy, and if you help me, we can be the very best of friends. Just please no more monsters. I am all red and sticky. Ew. No creatures. I am not going to argue that particular fact. Okay. that's Throckmorton's old mansion. I remember that. So we either go down there, run along here and up there, or we can go straight south and presumably land either there or probably there. Let's go straight. I'm in a boat, might as well. I think a boat is slightly faster than walking or running. I'm not entirely sure. Hard to tell. I really wish it wouldn't keep doing that. Being attacked by boys. Oh yes, this was one of the other ones I got really confused about, wasn't it? Because I didn't quite know what I was doing or what I was looking for. So yeah, we know it's corner of Tanner and Old Church Street. So it's one of the buildings around here. The critter showed up.
Please.
What the hell are you doing? I'm going to assume this is the correct building, mostly because there are monsters in it. That typically means it's the right place. Not a guarantee, but usually. Let's go find it now. Where be that letter? Is he dead? Probably. The recipe was left to me by my grandmother, and when Liddy was little I used it quite often. A couple of drops in her milk and she slept sweetly all night. My husband and I had finally had a little time for each other. Of course that was long ago, and since then I haven't needed Grandma's sleeping elixir. But now everything's changed. It was 2 days ago the Bill barricaded the windows because we could not bear to see the corpses on the street. We're locked in and we're out of food. The worst of the nights. Impossible to sleep because of the squeals of death and other terrible sounds. We should flee, but there's no place to go. I'm afraid as fate draws near that we'll end up like the bakers. I do not want this for my little Lily. While my husband barred the entrance, I made my grandmother's tea. Lily drank her dose and went to bed. And Bill's getting faint too. It's time for me to join them. Good night, Oakmont. Right. That guy, he is dead. Or more accurately, he's been put to sleep. Oh, there's the mother. No dead kid, for obvious reasons, that usually gets you a pretty bad rating if you... Even if the child is already dead, it typically is frowned upon in games. Like, even if there's perfectly justifiable reason. There are a few games that manage to get away with it. I remember BioShock, surprisingly, has actual dead kids in it, and kids that you can actually kill, but it's done in such a way as it's like the worst fucking thing you can do. And yet that never got like an extreme rating. It's not that I can remember anyway. Anywho, that's another one crossed off the list. And that leaves me with just 2 left. Cool. I'm actually quite surprised. I remember I never thought I'd actually be able to polish this off. Like, all these hard enemies, I'm never going to be able to kill them all. Nah, it's not that hard. Not if you know what you're doing and you've, you know, got some experience in the game. Actually, it's not too bad. I think my mistake with the quest was a bit too early to be trying. It is what it is. So hang on, we got... Yeah, we should probably go down first. Then do the one up, and then I can go from that one straight up to the theater. Theoretically. Follow the diver, I guess. Right, so it's Central Sales, Brown East Street. East of the corner with St. Michael's Road. Yeah, so it's just a little bit down here. What we got? Nothing yet. Just more nothing. And there be the letter. Lovely. My cherished flock, Kay, I believe, has forsaken us, assuming, of course, any such being exists. Are we to die frightened? Are we to die mad? Death would be merciful indeed in the face of this second flood. There will be no rainbow to blossom over our corpses. The sea beckons to me in a way scriptures never have, and as she always have done since the beasts who would be men ooze from her briny womb. I will go to seek her soon, draw her salt-laden baptismal breath into my own lungs. I don't know if that's a real critter or if that's a fake one down there. Wait for my sanity to clear up, and if it doesn't go away, I know it's real. It's gone. Must have been real. Actually, no, never mind. I'm alright. Okay, excellent. Very good. Very good. Very good indeed. Oh, I do have a knowledge point. There should be some place to dock around here. Or maybe not. Uh-oh. Yep. I mean, it could have gone slightly better, but hey, last one, hopefully. Really? Checked. And another one just to top off, why not? Man in the mirror. He's gone. Ever since this infernal flood began, I kept seeing him in the mirror, the man who stole my reflection. He wore my skin like a suit, but there was nothing human beneath it. He knew I was on the other side and was looking straight at me. I covered every mirror in my house, but in vain. I could still see him in the window panes, in every puddle, in other people's eyes. The neighbors started to look at me strangely. I couldn't sleep. Saw his face in my nightmares, and when I woke up I heard whispers coming from the looking glass. But now he's gone. I uncovered the mirror to smash it to pieces, and he's gone. There's nothing in the reflection at all. But I feel like I'm not alone. Get out, leave now. And there you have it. That is Letters from Oakmont. Finally done. Yeah, I only put it off for several episodes. Sessions, whatever. Okay. So, we need to get my butt up to there. And I'm pretty sure the entrance that's quite close, or was quite close, behind me, looked like... Yeah, it's all sealed off because monsters. So I'd rather not take either of those routes, if I can at all help it. Here we go.
Guess I have to find another way in.
Right. Ooh, hello. Subtle hint, but I think I got it.
The door won't budge.
Yes, it will. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, well, that doesn't look very good. Well, God, I genuinely was not expecting him to be alive.
It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
Damn.
38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Oh, dear. And I also can't help but notice there are evidence tags here, which implies the police already know.
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt. Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogn gluyastor fataranek ungibunma. Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine. Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Considering how many shots he fired, he only hit 4 of them.
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot. Please send help.
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Okay.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble... Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot. Please send help.
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even, and added to an even makes it odd. As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death, for this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other. Pierre de Lalande, Repercussions and Reflections. Your humble servant, Theurgy of Math. Le Philosophe Inconnu, selection of maxims and aphorisms.
Bit of a book club, perhaps? I remember vaguely hearing about a book club. Random door hanging up, fair enough. Prop for the theatre, no doubt. We still haven't found everything yet. Alright, what have I not found here? Oh, could be... Oh, never mind. Killer was blackmailed. Yes, we know that. Just crossing everything off. Ooh, I got 2 knowledge points. Nothing else left to do, really. I've only got 2 more levels left. Okay, what have I not done? Can't seem to look at that in any greater way.
38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Yep, someone's trying to frame you. Ah, there's the other 2 shots. Yeah, he did fire 6 shots, but missed 2 of them, apparently. What have I not looked at, or seen, or done, or something?
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
I get the feel. Oh, hello. Philosophical Society meeting upstairs. Right, that explains all the books and this, that, the other. It wasn't a book club, it was a philosophical meeting. Can't see anything extra to examine. Could be that it's not an item that's actually like here. Could be it's something somewhere else. That is weird. Usually you have to like, well, sometimes you have to talk to a person.
Someone tried to help him, but all in vain.
We've looked at that.
Repeat the verse after me.
Yeah,
And I...
we've seen that. It is weird. I was genuinely not expecting him to die. I was kind of figured that he'd be like someone who would help me throughout the whole thing and then potentially betray me, like, as we go. Well, potentially at least. He was not there a minute ago. Wait, was this guy there before and I didn't see him?
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
There it is. They weren't there before, were they?
Stop right there. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
I kind of figured that was going to happen. That's why I didn't want to leave the building.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor? To what do I owe the pleasure?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
I must confess I'm pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
Interesting. I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't done that side quest. Possibly someone else would have bailed me out. I'm assuming, anyway. Okay, so, yes. No, I didn't think so. Okay.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
I mean, that is a fair point. I do have a shotgun.
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
I'm protected? It is kind of funny because they're almost like making fun of like protagonists stuff. In my defense, I've never shot at anybody who wasn't already attacking me.
When you put it like that, I can see how I may have made some errors in judgment. Forgive me. I'll try to do better.
Well, that's a good start, Mr. Reed. Assuming you're not being sarcastic again. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
Interesting. Ooh. Didn't even realize that was a thing, but okay. Righty-ho then. I do wonder if now I can go to the newsagents and start that quest I couldn't start before for reasons. Actually, am I on the next? Yeah, self-defense, okay. Because if I can't start this quest, then I can't do the other two quests that I haven't got yet, which are, you know, DLC quests. I mean, it's not a big problem, but I'd like to do them. Got anything for me?
Mr. Reed?
Bingo.
A question for you. Would you like to see your name on the front page of the most popular newspaper in Oakmont?
That all depends. The stories I've seen you cover, they're not exactly my kind of news.
Well, if you don't like them, this is your chance to make a difference. There's so much going on in this city that people need to know about. We need somebody out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright, sure. So long as it's a paid job, I'm in. So what do you want me to look into? Monsters from the sea, giant rocks all over the city?
Nobody's interested in that kind of stuff anymore. We need something that'll sell. Gossip, scandals, you know, real news. The editor's got the latest lead. Why don't you go see him? He's upstairs. Oh, and don't forget your camera. You're gonna need it.
See you later.
Alright. Breaking news. Here we go. Yeah, so this was one of the other DLC quests. Okay, head up to the editor. Oh, nope, that's the toilet. I don't know why I thought the stairs were there. Where the hell are the stairs? Are they at the back of the place? Yes, there they are.
That's odd. Did the editor leave Yorick here in charge?
There's keys.
Hey, this journalism stuff isn't too far off from what I do. What's with the board, though? Map of leads?
Presumably. There's rumor of a tiger roaming Coverside looking for prey. They say it's escaped from the local zoo during the flood. It's never recaptured. People are saying it's no ordinary beast, but some kind of skinwalker or evil spirit. Residents of Coverside have reported hearing it roar at night. A man named Claude Hamilton claims to have seen the tiger in a damaged house. He was taken from the site of the accident by the doctors. Really? Am I missing something? Because it hasn't said all evidence collected yet. Oh, hello.
Jimmy is nervous when you watch him work. Please don't, Helen.
Okay, so taken from the accident site by the doctor, so I should probably check the hospital. Can I ask for more information?
I guess this piece of paper is the lead you were talking about. It's, about a tiger?
Oh, yes, the tiger. A wild beast roaming the city. It's driven by hunger and primitive instincts. Excitement. This is ideal for the paper.
Your editor. He doesn't look so well.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's a skull. A literal skull.
Well, every man has the right to his little quirks.
Mm-hmm.
See you later.
Okay, so likely, yeah, I'm assuming the hospital, just based on sort of general stuff. Because he says he was taken away by the doctors, so I've got to find out who he is, talk to him, and then he'll clue me in on more information, and we'll go from there. I figure I may as well focus on these last side quests, then we can just zero in on the main story and just do that. It'll also net me a bit of experience points, and I've only got 2 things that I haven't acquired yet in terms of skill pointage, so that's all good. All good. Right. So there's a patient after the flood. Cover side. Ah! Welcome to the asylum, showing strong signs of zoophobia. Okay. Claims he was attacked by a tiger and that it's stalking him. So he's at the asylum. Okay.
Hello there. I'm looking for a patient. A guy named Claude Hamilton. He was attacked by a tiger.
Yes, he's here, hiding somewhere, but you won't get much out of him.
How come?
A severe case of zoophobia. He thinks the beast is here. If you can find him, talk to him. You'll see what I mean.
Bye.
Okay, gotta find the guy. But have we got to actually, like, literally find the guy? Oh, yes. I was like, why were we here before? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I think I just did.
Claude Hamilton.
Shh! Don't let it know where I am. It can hear the beast.
You think the tiger's after you?
Don't call it, you idiot. No.
Hey, buddy. There's not even a rat in this building. Certainly no tigers.
Oh, it's hiding, mister. It's hunting. Haven't you seen the tracks?
Nobody else has seen it. If they had, they'd have run away.
They call me mad. They think I'm just hallucinating. But it's here. The beast is here.
What tracks are you talking about?
Scratches on the floor. Everywhere. I can hear it gnawing on bones. I can feel its breath on my neck. Hear the rumble of its roar.
I'm a private investigator. I'll find out the truth.
You want the truth? It will tear you apart. That's the truth.
Pictures from Mad. Oh.
Scratches everywhere. What could have left them?
You see it?
So that's what's been scratching the floor.
Okay, that's the proof of the scratches. Is that enough? Breathing on his neck.
Haven't you seen the beast?
So hang on, what was it we needed to get? Yeah, okay, we got that. Okay. Visiting scene, scratching, hearing a loud roar. I'll find other cause of those things, take some photos, maybe I realize it's all in his mind. Okay, so yeah, we got scratches on the floor and something about a loud roar. Bingo.
I'm back with some photos.
Thank K you're alive.
Take a look at these photos. There's an old boiler near here. That's what's making the roaring sound. See?
Huh? Oh, are you sure? Is that really what I've been afraid of?
I found the source of the scratches. Here, see?
An old wheelchair? Are you sure?
Take a look. Where did you see the beast? What happened? Who else was there? Come on, spill.
I was meeting with some friends at an abandoned site. We heard this roaring.
Abandoned site, huh? Write the address down, would you? But go on. You heard a roar.
And then another one. It was like something from the movies. We all ran, and well, it chased me until I guess I passed out.
That's it.
That's all I can remember. Sorry.
Bye.
Okay. So, southern cover side, which is over here. East from crossroads of Lincoln Street and Landing Avenue. Here's Lincoln Street, Landing Avenue, east. So about here-ish. Which is ironically right next to the bloody hospital, which is where I was before I did all this. Always the way of it. That is kind of like my one complaint about this, is it does send you backwards and forwards, maybe a little too much. The fast travel system is pretty good, so it really does take a lot of what would otherwise be quite tedious to go from one side of this area to the other. But it still sends you around the house. It's just a little too much for my liking. It's not bad. Like, it's not as bad as some games I've played, and I think the fact that the quests themselves are interesting, and the fact that you know, all the systems in place for the back and forth thing really does help to keep things interesting. Alright, so this is the corner, and he said he was running west. Is it west? Oh no, east. Sorry, east. God, I can't even get my bloody rights and easts the right way around. I always get those two mixed up. I don't know why. Am I looking for a building? Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Sounds like some of them are in the basement, but I can't actually get down there. Okay, so what's this about?
Come on, Claude. Show you're one of us.
All this blood. I suppose it attracts monsters. Or a tiger, in this case. Seems like they left in a hurry. Ugh. Looks like Hamilton and his friends were up to something pretty heinous here.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, 6 o'clock. Let's see if we can just explore all of this. As you constantly forget our benefactor's goodwill and bring trash upstairs. Second floor will now be closed. Only use the first floor and don't even think about trying to jimmy the lock.
The lock's been greased with shoe polish. Odd. Seems it was picked. A can of shoe polish. I doubt a tiger carried it in here.
Drunk, steal. It broke again.
That's random. Oh, hello. Alright, let's wrap this up nice and quick.
I hope the police don't catch me this time. Come on. Be here any minute.
Get her here, boys. We've got a long day ahead of us.
It's the tiger! Run for your life!
What happened here?
What happened? Oh, you realized where I was, did you? Yeah, I can't. Can I? Oh, I suppose I could technically climb up. I didn't consider doing that. Today's a great, across that day of celebration for our cause, new member Claude Hamilton. Ooh, Claude, naughty little boy, you got it. That's weird. This has gone a little deeper than I was expecting. Huh. So we need some sort of statue or something. Okay, wasn't expecting all of this. Okay, unfortunately this is going to take clearly longer than I thought. I was just expecting a quick sort of walk around the immediate area, and then that would be all. Unfortunately, it's taking a bit longer, so it looks like we'll have to leave that one for next time. But we will get to it. But yeah, we're clearly not even remotely done here. We need more stuff. So that's all well and good. It is what it is on that front. But yeah, we're doing okay. So in general, we are moving forward. Even less to do now. We've got this side quest, one more left after that. And then we've got the current main quest and 2 more quests after that. So I'm imagining, I mean, depending on how things go, 2 more sessions out of this. We'll sort of see what happens. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.